Hello world and welcome to Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park Campground in Asheboro, North Carolina. We're down here to just enjoy a quick little night trip, just to get out of the house some and enjoy the pool, which is pretty awesome, by the way. I'm going to take you around here and show you all of that stuff. It's a really cool campground and I'm excited to show it off, so let's go have some fun. All right, I'm going to walk straight through the park, which is actually a very long distance, by the way. But when you come into the entrance, you're going to see Yogi Bear over here waving at you. And then over to the right, that's where you're going to check in, and you got a little store there and stuff. So first things first, let's head on in there and I'll show you what the store is like. Now, out on the front porch, they have these shirts here. It says new arrivals, and I really like this shirt here. I'm thinking about buying it. Check it out. It says Jellystone Park, Yogi Bear, Asheboro, North Carolina. I like that a lot. Got little magnets here and things, hoodies. Just a lot of little knickknacks and things. Let me wide angle it for you. Walk you through here so you can look. They even have more shirts over here in the back. Oh, that's a cool shirt. It looks like it's made like out of a tree that was cut down. I know I said I like that one outside, but look at this one. This is Jellystone Park, Asheboro, North Carolina. It's got Yogi Bear there. And it says for when 5 stars aren't enough. I might have to get this one instead. And then I thought this was cool too. Pajama pants for Jellystone Park. They have like adult sizes and kid sizes over there. Dang, and the prices aren't bad either. Little ice cream and things like this you can stick in microwaves with some drinks as well. And this is a little coffee bar area. If you want to come up here and get a coffee or something, they have that as well. All right, that's what the store has in it. Now we're going to head on down the hill here and go over to the jump pillow. Now, if you want to, you can rent a golf cart here. For us now, it was around, I think, $60 to $80 a night. So I think it does change depending on the season. So you might want to call down here and get the exact price for when you're going to be here if you want to rent a golf cart. Look at the sign here. Speed limit is 5.5 miles per hour. That half makes a huge difference. You better not go 5 3/4. Yogi Bear will get you. All right, I'm going to stand back here to give them some privacy, but you see the jump pillow back there, and this little area right here is a like a little bounce castle that has boulders that you can swing at kids. It's kind of like one of those, what do you call it, like Ninja Warrior things. But yeah, kids like that. They open that for a couple hours a day, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little bit less than that, maybe about an hour a day. But this little area is fun. But we are going to head down this way now. Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk, to be honest with you. If you do not rent a golf cart, I definitely suggest bringing a bike or something like that that you can use to get around this place. So right in that general area is where the bounce house was and the jump pillow. There is a little row of campers over here that you can camp at, I guess campsites. And this is called Lollipop. So this, I mentioned earlier that it's a pretty big walk. If you stay over here, I don't think it's that bad of a walk because you've got the playground right here, that jump pillow I just showed you and everything. We are not stationed over there. So we do have a little bit of a walk. Now, the place that I just showed you, you got a little walk to the pool, but everything else is fairly close. And here's a closer look at the playground. You got your swings there, that little ball tied to a pole game. You're gonna have to forgive me. I don't know the names of this stuff. A big old checkerboard here. A really cool seesaw thing there. We played with that a lot yesterday. And another thing I don't know the name of. You put a little ball in there and slap it across. I don't really know what that's called. And then some sort of pool table thing that I also don't know the name of. You have to forgive me on this stuff. But yeah, there's pool balls in here. Lots of them. You set them up and roll the ball down there and hit it like you would a pool table, I guess. Okay, there's Lollipop Lane, or whatever you call it. Here's the walk all the way down that little road right there. Way down here is the pool. So we're gonna go check out that next. And on the way, I have absolutely no idea what this is. I have not seen it used one bit, but it's really good theming. It's got Yogi Bear's initials written across the door there. And like I said, I have yet to see anyone use it. That's pretty cool. All right, we've almost made it to the pool, and I wanted to show you this like little shelter right here. It's good for when it rains. You can go over there and stay dry. They have ping pong over here at the end, and they have some sort of game over there that you have to pull like a ball up a board and not let it fall in those holes. It's pretty fun. And over next to the pool, they have bathhouses. So these are all like single stall bathrooms. So like each door is its own bathroom. So I'm going to take you in there and show you that really quick. They're very clean and nice in my opinion. Never mind, I won't be showing you inside of these right now. I will be able to take you down to where the campers are located and show you that bathroom though. They're probably about the exact same thing if I remember right. But before we do that, why don't I show off a little bit of the laundry over here. Here's the laundry room. All right, you got your change station here. And here's your current prices. Now I'm going to show you the pool. Now it is closed because it's so early in the morning. I like to get out early so I'm not bothering people. Here's your rules if you want to read over them. It says no alcoholic beverages as well. Note of that. Here's a little sand pit. They do supply the toys that you see there. These roofs are really good for shade. And here is your pool. I think I have some video of when that waterfall right here was running. They also have some jets that shoot out from the side. So I'll try to find some of that and throw it in here while I'm talking. Hopefully I do have those videos. Notice the slide right there. And in this area right here, it's around 3 to 4 feet deep. But they do have a section back in there that's about 5 or 6 feet deep. I also want to show you that they have cornhole set out too. So if you're a fan of that, you can play that right here at the pool. But what I think makes this place super cool is if you can read that sign right there, they have laser tag. I did notice that on the brochure for it, or the schedule, I think, you do have to call ahead and kind of reserve that so that they know how many players there are going to be. But, I mean, you can see right here, they got like torpedoes stuck up here and everything. Let's go look at the playing field. I've not even been over here myself. All right, it looks like right there is one of the home bases where you start at, and here are all the obstacles you go through. And right here is the other base that you're going to start at. So it looks like you've got 2 teams. Let's head up into that. I think what you have to do is make it into that little like ramp there, that ramp area, and press some sort of button or something. But this is pretty sweet. Can you all see those rockets back there? Looks like some sort of surface-to-air missiles or something. Oh, there's another base down here. So maybe there's 3 teams that play. And there's another one down there. I guess they have the option to have 4 teams play this. Maybe you have to flip that switch up. I don't really know. Maybe you just play until there's nobody left, but I'm up here in the top here. There is nothing gated off. You can walk around and check all this out, so I don't really know how it's played, but I know it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, as a kid, would you not like running through this? Here, let's get a better look at these missiles here. That's pretty sick, right? Down behind the laser tag, they have some more campers, but these are the first like cabins that we're seeing. Now, I have no idea what these look like, and like I said, I'm staying in a tent tonight, so I do not have access to one of these things. But let me tell you, they look really nice. We're going to walk around the outside and kind of get a look at one of the ones that aren't occupied. All right, there you have it. I don't see any car and no signs of any inhabitants in this one. So let's just do a little quick walk around. I like the screened-in porch there. There were a little bit of mosquitoes out last night, so that screened-in porch would be nice. It's a fairly decent size for a campground cabin, and I think it looks pretty clean. Okay, if you can see right in the middle of the screen there, that is where the pool is. Laser tag behind it, cabins we just checked out. Now, my tent is way back here. So it is a walk, like I mentioned. You may want to consider bringing your golf cart, renting a golf cart, or bringing your bike or something. Or just walking it, I guess, if you're that type of person. It was fine for us for one night. I really wish the road was paved because I like to rollerblade. And could have just rollerbladed to the pool. I've done that before in several different campgrounds. All right, I think I'm going to show you an RV site right now. Now, I don't know if there's different kinds of RV sites that they have. Like, I haven't seen any different ones. They all look the same as this. Like, they all look like pull-throughs with the same hookups. But if you're curious as to what type of hookups and things, you may want to call them. I do want to point out one thing about the tent sites and every other sites I've seen, including RVs. There are no little trash cans at each site. You have to walk your trash over here to this like dumpster right here, which I kind of understand why, because if there was trash all over this RV site or campground, I mean, it might attract animals and things. So I kind of get that, but it is a little bit of a walk as well. And I want to point that out because some people don't like to walk. Maybe they can't walk that far and stuff like that. So I like to point that out just so you know what you're getting into. All the campsites I've seen have picnic tables and little fire pits to do a campfire. And let's go look at the hookups. Maybe one of you all know something more than I do about this kind of hookup. But right here is what it looks like. I guess it is metered. And these are the hookups you get. Let's get a little closer to these. All right. Those are your hookups. Well, that was loud. And here is your water hookup. Kind of weird. I'm not seeing any sewage hookups at this one. Oh yeah, there we are. Yeah, I see a camper over there with a sewage hookup. So they do have sewage as well. Sewage, electricity, and water. And right in this area is the lake. So let's go check that out next. All right, here is the lake. Now you can see people fishing here. The rules on fishing were kind of funny. It was called catch, selfie, and release. So I think it is a stocked pond here. And they don't want you bringing the fish back and cooking them in things. They want you to take it, or catch it, take a selfie, put it right back in so somebody else can catch it. And I think the brochure said that you do not need a fishing license here as well. And I was just sitting here thinking, you know, I mentioned earlier about the mosquitoes that we were dealing with. You may want to bring some off spray or some sort of bug spray or candles or something. This is probably the culprit. That's probably why there's so many mosquitoes, but it wasn't really that bad. So don't think that like you just walk outside and like 50,000 mosquitoes attack you. It was kind of average, you know? But yeah, don't forget that bug spray and stuff. Now look at the size of this site right here. And then look at the size of this site right here. So I mentioned earlier that it looked like they were a bunch of pull-throughs and only one kind of site. That is not true because this is not a pull-through. And they obviously have varying sizes of campsites as well. So keep that in mind when you're booking. You may want to let them know the size of your rig so that you can get a campsite that fits your rig. And here's what your campsites are going to look at. Our campsite is way down there, but I wanted to show you one that was empty so you could see the ground and stuff without being obstructed by our tent. So you've got your electrical hookups there. You've got your fire pit. I do not see sewage. I don't know who would need sewage with a tent, but yeah, I just felt like mentioning that. Now this site is under the trees a little bit better than ours was. A little bit more shade on this site. And there's looks like a little bit of sand, but it's not a full sand site. Now we have been seeing some trails down here. I saw a kid riding their bike yesterday through something like this. So if you want to take your bike up some trails, that may be something of interest to you. I don't know. This is our site, T10. And I forgot to mention that all the tent sites that I've seen have water hookups. Might want to double check with that. Make sure that all of them do, but I think all of them do. And here is my humble abode for the night right here. Yeah. That's pretty cool, huh? It's got this little flap right here, lifts up and has an awning that comes off. And it has a little screened in area so no bugs get inside. And we set out a little rug. It's a nice and peaceful night, I have to tell you. Lots of birds chirping and things like that this morning. It's pretty cool. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to my tent site here and we're gonna go over here and show off the bathroom. Now, like I said, there is one bathroom per door. Like it's an individual thing, walled off. If there were like stalls in here, I would never take a camera inside there. But since it's its own room, I don't see the harm in that. So I'm gonna show you all what the bathrooms look like. But on the way, I do wanna tell you that this little area down in here on this curve, they have like a setup where you can park 4 campers kind of like together so that they're facing each other or something like that. In case you have a big group, maybe your family's coming down, you can park all of your RVs together. All right, this one's vacant here. It's got the little green sign here. So let's open it up. Here's what it looks like. Super clean, right? I'll kind of lock it. It's got a little counter here. And here is the shower. Let's get a better look at this shower here. All right, what do you think? I mean, I really do think this looks like spotless from my view. You see that sign up here on the top that says showers with an arrow? My wife said if you walk around the back, there are like showers back there as well, but there seem to be some people back there, so I'm definitely not going to take the camera back there for fear of looking like a weirdo. I don't want to look like a weirdo because that's just weird. I just found one of these. I've seen these a couple different places. Little bags, scoop up your dog mess. All right, I think that's going to wrap up our tour of Yogi Bear's Jellystone Campground here in Asheboro, North Carolina. We really liked it here. There's a lot of things to do. There were some downsides, like I wish that this road was paved, and there is a little bit of walking, but I liked it enough. I think I would come back again. I really enjoyed this place. It was fun to get out for a night. My daughter is 3 years old, and she loved the playground, the pool, and everything. She was just making laps on that water slide over and over and over. So all this was fun. We had a great time, and I feel like it was worth our money. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing. Bye.